I'm gonna turn my camera on for a second. Actually, I don't have to. It doesn't seem to pause it in here. Let me see if we went live. God dang it. Alright, we're back, chat, again. See, Storm is getting rough. Not really. I think just sometimes the internet just dupes out between these two. If there's any like lag at all, YouTube and PSN barely communicate with each other as it is. So if the lag kicks in even a little, sometimes PSN and YouTube just drop the connection entirely between each other. It's 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 just logistic issues when it comes to networks between the two. I do think my internet has been a little bit slower than normal. I'm gonna be resetting it soon and seeing if it fixes anything in the next couple of days. If not, because I've been kind of putting it off. It's actually been doing this for about a week, or at least my internet being a little slower than normal with downloads that I'm used to, which means it might be a little lagging a little bit on like just my end. But the only reason why I haven't done anything about it yet is just there's been so much going on. I just haven't had time to sit down and deal with it, and it's not enough to really warrant it being bad. It's only when there's this kind of combination going on that it seems to really give me issues. Other days it's perfect. Nothing is wrong with it when it comes to dropping the stream or not. It only does this on console, by the way. My PC wouldn't have done that. But alright, let's try to do this delivery and make some money, and hopefully it don't crash again. Actually, hold on. Before I do that, check this real quick, see if that's gonna help. Turn this off over here. Throw that down. Don't need that over right now. Alright. Climate stabilizers. It's got to be there by February 10th, 11:03. We can easily do that. Let's do this one. Cargo's right behind us. Oh, that's what the mile means. When it says 1 mile away, that's where the initial pickup is. That's how far you are from the initial pickup station. Something over by the gas station. It's over here in this area. Oh, okay, this side. It's the red one, red and orange one. Alright. This is that one right there. place. Right there. Alright. Switching to cameras. Before we leave, I think it's time, because at 30, I don't want to have to worry about looking at that screen. I think it is time. Fully charged. I think it is time. I'm gonna close it, it's gonna float away. High gravity, compensate. Let me put this in here so it doesn't drift away too far, so it doesn't damage too badly. Oh, that moved a little bit. Okay. Because I don't want to be having to look at that every 10 seconds. Alright, let's go. We've got plenty of extra time. This is going to be a pretty easy delivery for a decent amount of money, too. I'm going to swing around and go wide around this thing. This, gas tank, it looks like. Man, could you imagine? Well, I guess it wouldn't really do much. Once again, I keep thinking, like, oh, well, that'd be a bad explosion. But then I'm like, well, no, not necessarily. Because there's no oxygen. So, I'm pretty sure it wouldn't really do anything. I don't even know if that can explode.
This is GB with the shop for Lucky J.
Huh?
Gates to the solar provinces are a no-go until you have clearance. Sorry, but those are the rules.
What gate is she talking about? Did I drive past the gate that's locked to me? We do have to unlock that. I'm not sure how we do that. I'm pretty sure we have to do the story. That's why I don't want to take long distance jobs yet. Because we don't really have access to certain areas. So we have to go to Atlas. There's a bit of debris. For him, cross this way. Pretty sure 15 is left. Yes. What in the world is that? When it does that, it makes me nervous. Okay. This is why I would like some sensors. That's why I wonder if that sensor upgrade lets me see. Like they'll add some screen or something, or maybe an extra thing my screen can see. One of these screens can see. They'll let me see asteroids and stuff around me. Or other trucks trying to sideswipe me. I actually don't know what the horn button is either. I just realized. Traffic's a bit of a boomer. I could get ahead of him, but we've got time, so I'm not going to rush this. This isn't a just-in-time delivery, so. Uh, hmm. Oh, was there another truck in front of him? I couldn't see. Wow. Okay. Alright, now it's our turn.
Welcome to Atlas Prime. This is an automated checkpoint inspection. Please be patient while security drones check for
We
compliance.
gotta go to Onyx. We gotta go to New Liberty.
Check complete. Results are satisfactory.
Yep, New
Have a
Liberty
great
gets us
day.
to Onyx. Okay. Traffic is terrible. I'm going around. There's no one coming. It's a dangerous thing to do. You never do this in a big vehicle. This is space. There's plenty of room. Brr, that's a whaling truck. I'm cutting you off. You clearly aren't carrying safe cargo, sir. How many times have you heard noises in the back of your trailer? You should just leave that thing floating somewhere away from the planet. Gotta increase our height. Start slowing down. Ooh, I did that. I was coming in hot on that one. I'm like booking it to this delivery. I want to have time to try to do story mission if we can. And we need to get enough money to pay the toll to get to Emerald Junction. So we have another way in. There is another way around the toll, but we don't have that right now. Drop zone's that way. So we have to go down this highway and then cut off, it looks like. Our turnout's coming up. I think we'll turn off. Actually, it looks like there's a gap right there. Like for us, it's meant for us to get off the highway. Yep, right there. No one coming that I can see. Boom! Space Duster. I got a trophy. Reach rank 5. Nice. 2,384 for that one. Nice one. Good. Oh, we reached rank 6. Ooh, we might actually almost have enough. Paint job unlocked. Hothead. I think that's the Optimus Prime one. Alright, so now let's head back. I'm gonna mark his mission. Job hunt, Dusty Bear. Junk for the trunk. Red 80 is currently wrapping up some business over Impurity. Head that way if you want to catch. So we could either, alright, you choose chat, red or green. Nope, hold on, I missed Cham King joining. Trucking like a pro now, exactly. I think it lets you ping the area around you to find salvage. Oh, I haven't figured out how to do that yet. Look up for the horn to pull it. Oh, okay. Thank you. I missed that. For some reason, I didn't see that. Okay, I'm gonna rip the Badlands off wise. The first one making robots before the obvious suspect. Japan's getting lazy? I don't know. Red? Tam King says red. What do you think, Farseer? Red or green? We already went to talk to Sour Candy. All she was that little quiz. Which that quiz feels like the only way you're ever gonna answer that is if you just happen to cheat and look it up before it happened. Because all of that is stuff that's happening in game, but I haven't experienced enough of the game for that quiz. Like there was like she was like questioning me on a song that's an in-game song, and I'm like, I have no idea. It's worth checking if there's a delivery at his meeting zone. How do you see that? Huh? Well, you're like, if we, huh? Wait. Oh, yeah. Oh, is that what these do? Okay. So is that how you tell if they're gonna send you a mission? Unlock zone 2 to start moon baby jobs. I assumed that maybe the clipboard means he's gonna give me a job, but I don't know. Also, what do you get at the very end? Complete all side jobs to prepare Red Eddie for one final job. So they all say that. I don't know what that means. One last job locked. Okay. So like the end of the career. Go to the job board and see if there's a delivery to his meat zone. Red Eddie is currently wrapping up some business over in Purity. All it says is to head that way if you want to catch up with him during your downtime. I mean, it's a main story quest according to the star, right? Or is that no? That's just me tracking it. That doesn't matter. Okay. Okay. So I mean, we can. Y'all said red, so that's fine. Doesn't matter if he has one now. We can just get a job from the job board that's there. He's in Purity, right? We can look at the map and see if Purity offers jobs. They do. They have also all they have apparently is jobs in a shop. So we want to go there, then there. And he is tracked, right? Yeah. Okay. So we gotta get back on the highway. Or the spaceway. Now we can admire my truck and not worry about me damaging cargo. It'll make it easier to see if I'm gonna run into traffic. We do need to go down though, because I don't want to take the signs out like I did earlier. Look at the beauty of it. Looks so good now with the repairs and the upgrades in it. And the new paint job, the more dark side of the paint job. I need to go back to first person before I do this. The game to me does feel easier in first person. Now, third person's easier if you're trying to avoid hitting something, as far as like incoming objects or other cars um or in trucks and asteroids and stuff like that. If you're trying to avoid that kind of stuff, then it is, I will admit, uh a lot better. But I will admit, for a lot of other things, to me, just being in first person is way easier. He's in Purity. Check if there's a delivery there. If there's a delivery zone to Purity. I see. I don't know what you quite mean by that. Hold on. By the way, well, what do you mean by like delivery zone? Hmm? Like I don't understand how to look at that. I mean, there's a job board I can see, and there's apparently there's an inspection going on right now. So we're gonna get inspected going in there, but that's fine. We don't have anything to worry about. By the way, that you do have to check that when you're going between your routes. Make sure before you jump to see if there's an inspection. Sometimes because with those types of cargo, the timing is usually further out, and they do that on purpose so you have time to, if you need to rest, like park up and wait for the inspection to disappear and fast forward time. Definitely do that because that wasn't there a minute ago. Not that we have anything to worry about, but let's say you're going to Purity to meet him. You could have checked the job board to see if there's. Oh, I see what you mean. Ah, that's all right. You mean to try to be the most efficient? Yeah, yeah, yeah. I see what you mean. It's fine though. I'm kind of just doing it for the story right now. But you are correct. That's what I probably should have done. It's probably how I should have handled the issue we had where we didn't have enough to pay for the toll. Although that was to Dusty Bear though. I will say going to Eddie is free because Eddie you don't have to go through the express lane to get to where Eddie is right now. But yeah, you're correct. I could have that's maximizing. That's what I do in ATS. To be fair, when I'm going back and forth, if I start wherever I end up, if they have a way to go a little too fast to the right, drifting to the right. If they have a job board to take missions on, then I usually tend to get a job just to go back in the other direction. You can make money while you're going to meet him. Yeah, that's what that's why I said. But I'm not going to worry about it this time around. But that is what I should be doing. I should be getting jobs that take me to these locations, so that way I can make money, then meet him, then do that job if there's a job from him. Go where he goes, go where he takes me, job wise, then get a job there, and then keep doing recycling until you have to like stop for like repairs and gas and stuff. It is the fastest way to keep the train moving the quickest. Oh, you know what I forgot to turn off? Crap, I need to check my power. I didn't turn off the suit thing because I was letting it charge back up because we had to use it. Oh, I got a little overzealous there. Trying to speed run now. That was pretty good though. To be fair for going pretty fast. Ah, there it is. Yep.
Welcome to Purity. This is an automated
It's a
checkpoint
pure area.
inspection. Please be patient while security
Can I
drones
blow my
check
horn at him?
Check complete. Results are satisfactory. Have a great day.
Alright, now since you played X4 Foundations, how much would they have to shrink the map to release on PS5? I actually know. You underestimate how powerful the PS5 is. I actually think it would be fine. I actually think the game would run better on here than any of my PC could ever do. It's just it's about the rendering space, but PS5 is notoriously good about that. It's kind of what it was advertised for, to be fair. But so we can't do that necessarily. It couldn't really say that. So I think it'd actually be fine. I don't think they'd have to reduce anything. Maybe they'd have to like turn the rendering distance down a little bit, like overall. But otherwise, I actually think that would be a golden goose scenario for me. Other than I wouldn't be able to do mods, and that's the only cruddy thing. That's why when that day comes, when we finally get our mic, or when I finally get my computer fully upgraded to what I want it to be, we're gonna play so many mods I can't play. Whoa, 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 whoa. What? Oh, he passed under me, I guess. That's why I go high up, so I can avoid the AI. There is a job board here, though. If he gyps us and doesn't give us a job, we'll just take a job here. Whoa, it's really cold here.
Red Eddie calling for Lucky J. You around, Lucky? I'm meeting some friends in Spark City later. Want to join us for a little R&R?
Spark City?
Yeah, a shining beacon of consumerism among the haze. It does have some of the best bars and restaurants this side of Atlas Prime, though.
Oh,
Shoot, you don't have clearance, do you?
I do
You
not.
see, the DIA
Ah.
won't let you travel those sectors without knowing your truck can handle it. Guess it's because your rig would be non-stop short circuits without functioning shock pods.
Because there's lightning there going through there.
For a while now. You're not gonna find any brand new box fresh pods anytime soon. But if you don't mind secondhand, I might know someone who can help. Trucker going by the handle Moon Baby.
Moon, yeah, there's Moon Baby.
You've no doubt met her on your travels. She spends more time scavenging the junk fields than she does hauling loads. So if anyone knows where to find some pods, it's her.
Okay. I guess just, oh, okay, we're leaving again. Okay, well now I'm not leaving unless I can get a job to, or hopefully get a job to go to Emerald Junction. Since we're gonna do this, we might as well make money now since he didn't give us anything to pick up yet. So we're gonna go to this job board and see if we got something to Emerald Junction. Because it looks like that's where we gotta go. Let me make sure the right mission's tracked. Yeah, yeah. So head to junk fields. No, okay. I should. Thank God I read that. That's not where we're going. We're going to junk fields overall. Okay. So we want something to junk fields from here, because that's our ultimate destination. Yeah, be careful not to hit these antennae. It's hard to see underneath without turning to the underneath camera. Hold on. What is the underneath camera? Not quite down quite far enough. Oh, okay. Now we're a little far, but that's close enough. Let's line her up and get a job to take to junk fields. Alright. Hopefully there's something to junk fields. That's Atlas Prime. That's the Emerald Junction. That's on the way. No, we'd have to come back here for that one. So this would be our best bet. Oh, it's a speedy one too. It's got quartz in it. No wonder I'm getting paid a lot for this one. Okay. I think this is our best bet. This goes to where we're going, at least partially where we're going. And it's nearby. pick it up behind me or something. That way. Okay. Down there somewhere. Slide down. Gotta be fast about this. So we don't need to be fancy, we just don't need to hit it. That's all we don't do, like we did last time. Now stop. Turn it around. Oh. Nope. Nope. Slow down. Okay. Alright, to driving cameras. Let's go. Let's just fly underneath and then find which highway I'm gonna need to get over to Emerald Junction. 1 point. That's not that far, so I assume I can just fly straight to the gate. Yep, there's the entrance right there. I'm gonna have to be risky on this one. We're gonna have to try to get in front of one of these. This one, because this one's slower. See if I can get in between here. I don't like to normally do this, but this is a speedy delivery, so we don't have time to waste. Without trying to hit him too. Stop. Stop, stop, stop. Okay, now we can get over here. Did I go through the wrong gate? Oh no, there it is. Wait, hold on. I need to mark my job. Okay, where's the delivery point? What? Aren't we in Emerald Junction right now? Did I go the wrong way? We are in Emerald Junction. Isn't that where this was going? Yeah, arrive in Emerald Junction from... Oh, am I early? I am early. We have to wait. That's fine. Wow, I did that too fast. That's how you know we speeded now. I got here way too early. Alright, so it's gotta be due within 2 hours. Wow, we... Wait, but where was the estimated arrival time? What did I just look at that just now? I am losing my mind. Was it the map? Yeah, okay. I like the map because it actually shows you what the arrival time is. Okay. So we're definitely gonna have to sit here for a minute. I could park. Is there a parking spot? There's one over there. My thing is, isn't that really far off? That timer? I'm not really sure. I can't tell that. I think the missions aren't in military time, but my clock is in military time. That's what's a bit confusing. I do think they need to be unified in that aspect. So 1347 is what I'm looking for. Okay, so we're waiting for 1347. That's what I need to see.
Good to see you, LJ. I got something to ask you, but we gotta keep it
Oh,
on the hush.
uh-oh, I accidentally
Got time to
triggered
hear me
Dusty
out?
Bear. Uh-oh. Sure.
My instincts tell me you're the honest sort, so let me give you the rundown.
Hold on, I can't stop
I
right
got a
now.
hunch something strange is going on with some jobs going to and fro around here. In particular, the halls popping up from a fringer broker called Luna Link. In fact, I may have upset their operations manager a few weeks back. Let's just say they didn't take kindly to my many questions about the job. And now I'm blacklisted and no longer eligible for their halls. Still, I can't shake the feeling something ain't right. I'm not the kind of man to let sleeping dogs lie if there's something wrong. But
Okay, I'm gonna
I'll
stop
need
it.
help from a driver they don't know. That's where you come in, Lucky. Keep an eye on the job board. If you see something pop up from Luna Link, be sure and take it.
Okay.
Might be a big load of nothing, but that crew's easier knowing for sure.
Okay.
Good luck,
Interesting.
LJ. I'll be in touch again soon. Dusty out.
That's interesting. Didn't mean to trigger that, to be fair, but that's fine. We still want to go for Eddie's once we're done with this. God, I hate backing up with a trailer. In space. It's so awkward. I'm just gonna stop it. We're not perfect in here, but there we go. 30 minutes. Yeah, I think. What? God dang it, the gravity UCC had a fault again. It's gonna have to do. It's gonna have to be. I don't think I slept long enough, did I? turn me back around here. I'm gonna stop right here. We're gonna sleep and we're gonna fix the UCC. Hold on. Before I do this, what is the so 1340? I have up to 1523 to get it done. So that's pretty good. So that's okay. Just add another 15 minutes. $15 minutes. Oh, now you're failing on me? Oh my god. Yep, see, this is where the expensiveness problem kicks in, and we're gonna have to do this carefully. Ay, 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 ay. Which one of you is the... You're not the UCCs. Where's the other box? I can't see. I gotta turn the lights on. It's down there. The gas can, everything got out. I hate it. Come here. Come here. We need a good one. That's a good one. Jeez, man. Put the good ones on this side, separated. There we go. Put everything back. So we've got time to still make the delivery. Okay, good. Also, alright, we should be able to make it over there now. There's our drop zone. Good, okay. Need to check. The filters are in dire shape. We're gonna have to spend quite a lot of money to replace them. Not sure what caused that. Maybe I had a gas leak somewhere at that point. I'm not really sure. Oxygen is low on, like, everything's starting to get really low, and also our maglev is low. We have to spend a lot of money. I'm getting in a little bit of a stuck position here. We have to be very careful. This is why we need to make good money off of this. Might not be able to do stories right now since we're not guaranteed the missions right now. At least that mission for Dusty is taking a job from just a specific company. But alright. The way we want to kind of do this is kind of swoop in behind it, pull forward so we straighten out easier.
Hey, Lucky, I don't think you'll be able to jump to the mineral colonies just yet, mate.
Thanks, Barrow, but I already know.
Give you clearance first.
No, crime. I didn't know that. backwards, which way it's gotta go. But I'm taking my time with it. Other way, other way. Whoa, up. Ah, nope, damn it! This is why I absolutely hate backing up into space. Also, I want to point out the one thing I will say realistically that doesn't quite make sense, and I get that it's meant to represent the truck part of it, because real trucks have to back into certain places and stuff. But I guess my only problem with that is if this was space, they would not make delivery points like this. The delivery points would be open boxes like some of them actually are in this game. But like pretty much all of them would be like that. Or inside of a dock of a station that has a wide enough berth for the dock for them to just pull in and go out like another side. Pretty sure we damaged the trailer right there, so we're gonna lose money. It's just it's so squirrely going backwards versus forward. Sounds like it's in it. Stop. Oh, okay, good. It didn't hit it. I thought it hit it and damaged it. Thank goodness. Nice. Alright, good money. Alright, now we need to address our problem that we have. So, does this place have a shop? Does somewhere. It's just not really a great place to get a shop. Wonder if I can make it back to. Ooh, I'd have to go back through Purity to get back to Atlas Prime, wouldn't I? We're just gonna have to hope there's a battery here. We're gonna need at least. Ooh. See, we can't. They're all gonna need to be cheapies. We're gonna need at least 4 to make it work. It's a job board, but I need a shop, not a job board. So it must be at the other station then. Must be over there. It must be above or below me. Have you been upgrading the skills to get better jobs? Multi-trailer jobs get like 9K. Yes, I've been upgrading, but you gotta understand, you're way further tempting. I only have 2 more skill points. Multi-jobs, where is even that actually at? Isn't it up here? No. Eh. It must be the second tier level, third tier levels of these. But you gotta remember you're a lot higher level, and we're trying to go for heavy loads, so. Which we do have 2 skill points, so we might as well get them. This will unlock perishable loads. What is this? Oh no, there it is. It's right there. So, do I want that first before trying to push to this? It is a pretty good proposition. Although backing a dual trailer is going to be nightmare fuel. Like if it makes me have to back in like we just did with 2 of them, that's going to be so painful. Ooh. But it's so much more cash though. Mm, 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 mm. Hmm, hmm, hmm. Hmm, 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 hmm. Well, you just saw that I just had to back up cargo. Like I just had to back it up in there. There was no way to pull that in because there was a building in the way on the other side of the square, meaning you can't pull into it like you normally could in most cases. But if it makes you do that with a dual trailer, I mean, if you haven't done it with a dual trailer so far, maybe then I should take that chance because that would be worth more money and worth the pay. It would give us more than just unlocking 2 different types of new jobs right now. Whereas then I can level up twice. Let's say I get this, I just level up twice after this, and then I can get both of these at the same time. I think we go for multi-trailers. Transporting multiple trailers for a job is commonplace throughout the galaxy. It pays pretty well, but comes with an unowned set of challenges. Despite improvements in stabilization tech, hauling multiple trailers will still impact your maneuverability and require some finesse when approaching a drop zone. See, that worries me. That worries me that it wants me to eventually back one of those crazy ass things in. This is like trying to have an articulated trailer in America in real life. Then things are terrible. There's also a chance that your expertise and other certifications will also be required. Yeah, well, we're still going to try it. And it at least opens the option to unlock hazardous eventually too, which I'd like to try. We're going to do that for the Wayland colors, though. Once we unlock our Wayland colors, we'll do a special episode for hazardous loads. But for now we have to level up twice and then grab this. And then we'll start focusing in on which one I want to upgrade the most to make the most money, which would be probably heavy loads. The thing is, what's going to be real nightmare fuel, and we're probably going to have to upgrade my acceleration again to keep my maneuverability on par. We're going to have to, like, let's say we get a multi-trailer heavy load. That's going to be, it's going to slow us down quite hard. But it'll be worth quite a lot of money if we have a full upgraded version. But okay, that's good there. Alright, we gotta head to the shop. Your cab is small, it can fit in forwards. I mean, I'll try it next time, but it did not look like there was a way to fully make the turn there, but I'll try that next time. You're a little bit higher than it, but that's fine. I gotta hope that there's some. Well, I don't know if this store even carries batteries. We might have to actually travel back with what little energy we have left to go to the shop that guarantees batteries. Now that I know where it is. Shit. There ain't any in here. Oh no, there's one. Wow. Amazing. At least it's cheaper, I guess. We'll buy that while we're here. Amazing. Might as well put that one in one of them. Maglev's almost gone. I'm thinking I put that one in oxygen for now, since we got it here. Turn off oxygen for a second. Quick, 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 quick. Battery? Wait, what? Oh, he's right there. Couldn't see it. This is the problem of having everything dark. Okay. So dark in here. We should sell these two while we're here. That at least fixes the oxygen issue, so that don't become a problem. What was that? What the hell? Yeah, and the filters. To be fair, you can run on just 2 filters. It's just gonna really hurt the other 2. We're just gonna have to leave it as is for now. They're too expensive. Maglock's about to die, which is a bit of a problem. I hope we can get some batteries before then. Can you even dock if the maglock goes down? What happens if my maglock is fully dead? Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. I think we have to go back. Nope. We don't have the luxury of staying here. We gotta book it. As I didn't realize my maglock had gotten that low. Wonder if that place has a shop. I'm kind of just gonna have to buy batteries as we go. Cause it's gonna be, we'd have to fly all the way around the circle when we get there. Oh, but the maglev doesn't take energy. Hold on. The maglev doesn't drain over hours though, unless it's active. Okay, so we need to get our butts over to Atlas Prime then. Since we don't have a trailer, I'm taking the scenic route path. I can see if I'm gonna hit asteroids or not for the cabin. But we are not taking any chances. There's a parking zone here, huh? What? Oh no, there's a, Yeah, and my UCCs are all going out at the same time. This is bad timing. This is very bad timing. And I feel like I haven't been that long since I've replaced most of these UCCs. So I'm not sure what's causing them to drain faster. Oh God. We need to change that now. Hold on, I gotta get up. Crap, 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 crap. There's one. UCC climate control is upstairs. I gotta turn it off. No, that's a broke one. Are these all dead? They are. We need to sell these. They won't get us much, but unless something else is wrong. Well, that's probably just my filters. Let's jump. I wonder if that's why my filters have been going bad really fast. I wonder if it's because the UCC was going bad. So we've got to get all the way over there. Jeez, man. All right, so wait, there is a highway that leads that way. I'm so stupid. I did not see that. This way. This will get us to the shop faster. There is one up here though. Let's check this one first while we're here. Because the other one might be also overcharging as well. So we have to be as cheap as we can right now. We just need some regular batteries to get us through this problem. Not really aligned very well. Yeah, I didn't think so. There we go, that's aligned enough. We gotta do this quick. Yeah, it has batteries. Okay, so how expensive are they charging for them? Oh, we don't have enough for that. We have enough for these two, and they're power cell pluses. Let's grab both of these. This really sucks. Let's go sell anything we're not using. So these need to be sold to make it cheaper. That doesn't make me any money. So all these broken ones there. Problem is I do need some UCCs just in case, but I think we'll buy that at the next shop after we get there and check things out. So let's, because we need to get the mag lifts, or actually core technically needs to be put back up first, which is what I'm buying these two for. I can't afford the pluses like I would prefer, but plus will be fine. Plus with our current trade, it's only negative 372 for that. Let's do it. Turn the lights on. Alright, scrap the power box. these are immediately going in. They're not even going to be in the box. I'm just using it to transport them faster. They're coming straight down here. Okay, cause yeah, that's getting bad. Okay, so here we go. Okay. Hey, we're still attached to the store. Nice. Oops. Alright, put this back and we sell these. Get a little bit of extra money before we leave. There we go. Yeah, that'll make me some money back. See, it's working out. It's working out. It's working out. We just gotta. Actually, let me go ahead while we're here then, since that's the thing. Let me buy 2 UCCs because I have a feeling we're going to need them. We're only gonna buy cheap ones because we don't need shock resistant yet, and I'm trying not to spend that much money. Bop bop. 280, perfect. Oh. So we need to do a UCC check real quick again. You're fine. Oh, there's my gas can. Come on, I got you. Oh, there it is. There we go. Alright. I don't care about the suits UCC. It's this one. That one's fine. I'll check yours just in case, but I don't really use you, so you should be good. Yep. Also, your power is, yeah, you got the. To be fair, hold on. 79. That's better than what's in the gravity right now. Hold on. The suit is not that important. Just pop that up. There we go. It's a regular battery, but to be fair, it's got a higher percentage right now. So it's technically worth more. Put this on the shelf to sell it. Oh, we can turn gravity back on, huh? I guess I could put that one in here, but there's really no point. I'd rather sell it just to get even more money. The suit doesn't need a power cell right now. It's at full. It's fine. So that fixes part of the issue. The suit is definitely non-applicable right now, but that fixed most of the issue. Now we can go to the other shop and see if we can get some cheap batteries for the maglev. Okay. Just telling me suit. Yeah. I use the batteries that are almost empty for my suit. Makes sense, but to be fair, it's if the suit's already charged and I'm in a situation like this, and it'd be better just to sell it so you can make sure your money don't get too low. But if you're not needing the money, that is a good call because the suit hardly uses it. Like it barely drains it. So yeah, you see how the gravity right now is 120% for that battery because how crappy that battery is. Core's okay. It's actually only 23%. I've actually min-maxed it pretty hard where the core energy is what do you call it? Core energy is a lot more manageable. It's just my gravity. My gravity controller is definitely an absolute ass. That means we actually might be able to get away with normal pluses in the core now and just save all the double pluses for the gravity. Okay, how do I want to handle this? They have to be the same type of battery in the maglev. We can't afford to not do that type of battery. So what I think I'm gonna do, these three, two more UCCs just in case. Oh yeah, the air filters. Hold on, no, hold on. We need two air filters. Oh, we cannot afford two air filters. We need one air filter and two UCCs. One fixing one air filter will make a big difference towards the other to the three as a whole, even if the fourth one is down. So this should be good. Yeah, 5,000. That's just gonna have to be acceptable because these UCCs, those are my extra as well. Yeah, okay. To be fair, I've yet to have to use stop and get gas like this. I could add this in there to bring the price down just a little bit and just buy one later. I'm thinking. So if I added that to it, it'd bring it down to 43. We'd actually be at still 2,000 if I do that. I think I'm gonna get rid of it for now. I haven't had to use the jerry can yet, and hopefully that's not a curse that I just put upon myself that's saying that. But um, we'll buy it back because they're really cheap. They're only 633 or 500 at cheapest. That's well within reason compared to everything else. So if we need, we'll come back and get one next time we're over here to buy more parts. Because I'm about to go into like money making mode and focus on the deliveries. Which since we're here, we're not gonna wait. We're not gonna waste time. I think what I'm gonna do depends on how late y'all want to stay up for watching the story. If you want to just hold off and I just do the story on my own off camera, and in the next episode I catch y'all back up with what's next, and we start doing special type deliveries. Or we can stay up a little bit, just a little longer, and try to get both jobs done. It's either way. If y'all would prefer me to just kind of do the jobs in the background right now and just do story and do a little bit of story if I end up doing it, or save it for tomorrow, because we might still just stream more of this tomorrow if I feel more froggy towards this rather than one of the other games that I have planned right now. So we are gonna sell the fuel though. It's just more of a safe choice in this situation. Alright, we bought batteries and we bought UCCs. UCCs stay in their container longer than the batteries do, but hey, eventually that will be better. Okay. And is it you? Yeah, you're 226. What about? Oh wait, no. You're the dead one. Okay. They both say, who's lower? You're actually slightly lower. So we'll replace this one. And we'll just sell it. Because we can't afford another filter, I don't think. Alright, batteries. Oh. Oh, no, that's the panel. I thought that was outside. I mean, this is going in the mag lab immediately to be there, but let's bring this down here for where we're going to put it. Close that up. Do that. Okay. So you're going to see what my plan is here in a second. Oh, we got to turn that off. Oh, wait. It's going to detach us. Hold on. I have to manually detach first, so it doesn't throw us off in a weird direction. And we'll just stop so we can back up towards the shop again. Okay. Okay, now we turn maglev off. Okay. We want the regular batteries for this. We can sell all of these to get profit back. We actually might be able to buy a filter if we sell the batteries that have died off. Everything's starting to look good on that screen over there. Let's turn mag-long back on. I gotta bring you down here because we're gonna change out the battery for the suit. So where's the big boy battery? Cell Plus. Because this is a regular one, yeah. Close that. Put you there. Actually, I was gonna put this in the suit, but if it'll help me buy a filter, I think I'd rather do that. Let's see. We need to deactivate gravity again. Now everything's gonna float around more because we're not attached to the station. I have learned that if you attach yourself to a station, things float around less than that. But don't you get stuck over there? Okay. Let's put it right there because I want to back in and see if we can sell all this and get a battery. We're gonna see if we can only sell two. We're gonna sell the really dead ones first. If that's enough to pay for it on its own, then we're gonna keep that one and we're gonna put that one back where it was for the suit. Okay. Freaks me out when it does that. Change them one at a time. It won't go off. Change them what? What do you mean? What are you talking about? Oh, you mean in core and maglev. That's true. I guess I could do that. That's a good point. Although it doesn't what's funny is when you turn your core system controller off like the switch, it doesn't seem to turn everything fully off. It's like it goes into a low power mode. So technically that one's okay to turn off. I will say with the maglev though, I see your dude, they're not worth a lot this time. Okay. 2,600. That's not quite enough. That would be just enough. We would have hardly any money. We have enough gas, but we could do a job to make money for everything else. I think we have to. The suit is fully charged. It doesn't need to be charged right now, so I don't need a battery for it. I can always buy a cheap battery later after we've made our money back. Because we kind of put ourselves in a weird situation. So I want to dig ourselves out of this fully. Yeah, do that. Oops, I forgot to buy the thing. Alright, one filter, please. Pushing the bank once again. Here's the dead one, 38. Yep. Take you downstairs. We can just sell you. You probably won't sell for much, but. Back up. Yeah, you go. And that's still something. 600 is nothing to shake a stick at. Transit trader. I just got a trophy. Make $5,000 from trading items. That's cool. Paint job, two-tone. I unlocked another paint job from completing a challenge. So we should be good. 800 is pretty decent. That actually would get me quite a bit of gas, to be fair. So we might want to just go ahead and just go top off. Let's do a real one final. Wait, what UCCs matter? This one up here and the one down below. Do one final UCC check. You're good. Only on the ones that matter. The suit's down anyways. We're not checking that one. 80. It's fine. Okay, we are finally back in business. Alright, well, it's getting late, so what do y'all think we should do, chat? I don't want to unhitch because my. The Eagle Bat, The Eagle Bats? What? The Eagle Bats, what? I'm confused. Yeah, it's probably because I'm getting tired. Change them one at a time and won't go off. Yeah, the eagle rats. My brain's moved millions of miles. Also, what do y'all think, chat? Stay up a little later, or do I just call it here and we do, or do we do one, or do I call it here right now, or do we do one more side job just to make a little money and then end it after that? And then I'll do jobs that are not story related into our next episode, which will probably be realistically either tomorrow or the day after. So, one more job? Okay. So then we need to head this way. This is the closest place. Is up here is Harmony Link. I think Harmony has a mission job poster. Hopefully. Actually, no, wait a minute. That shouldn't be the closest. Where's the entrance I came here for? Hold on. Atlas is what I want. This is Harmony. I came in like a back way. Where did I come in from? Am I being blind to where the Atlas exit is that I just came down? Where is Atlas? Wait, I'm losing my mind. I literally flaunted against myself, like I hated on myself for not seeing it, and now I'm not seeing how I get back. What? Palm View, New Liberty, Medusa, Onyx. Excuse me? Where the frick is Atlas? This is why the icons need to be easier seen from further distance. That one's New Liberty. Wow. I must be just getting too tired. That is not where we came from, though. We came from Atlas. This is an Atlas store, right? Atlas Auto Essential or something like that. Palm View. That is baffling as hell. Let's just go to Harmony, I guess. Well, I know New Liberty has some missions, so let's go this way. I have no idea, chat. I guess I'll find it when I come back in that way again at Atlas and see the shortcut over here because I'm not sure where it is. So let's go this way. So we don't waste time. Losing my mind. Job boy. very strange. I don't know what happened back there and how we ended up getting over here instead, but hey. Yo, I know it's been a really long time, but just wanted to say hi and bye. Hope you're doing well in general and overall. Thank you, geeks. Welcome, welcome, or welcome, welcome. Hope you have a good one since you're heading out. But yeah, it's been going good. Things have been going pretty good. Delivery window 2053. That's pretty good. To 2229. All right, what's the most highest paying? What was that? That's a lot of money. 2000 be pretty good. Who's this from? Frank's Logistics Cargo Pal. Oh, okay, so that's. Do we have anything? Oh, there it is. Ah, so this is the one that's the story mission one. So we'll hold on to that. So let's do this. Let's do some. Of course, fuel always makes me the most money. This is how it was in Motortown. All right, so let's do this one. Oh, cargo's over there. All right, so we're gonna have to fly over to Palm View Station to pick it up. We got one of those little cars in front. Hold on. Gonna go around. Go down the middle. There we go. Now we can dip around her. Don't worry, I'm not gonna hit you. I know how to serpentine in between this stuff. We'll stay low, leaving the highway and go this way to get the cargo. Way less chance to run into other trucks and stuff. Gotta be careful with my top, though. There we go. Wow. Oxygen is already low. But we should be good for now. Filters are back to normal. Not dropping as fast. Oh, right there. Okay. Also, I got my lights on. Alright, so we gotta get to Medusa 6. That is over here somewhere. Just gotta find the entrance of it. I think it's that one right there. Let's check while I. Yeah, so it's curving. Oh, we're gonna have to go around. Oh, this is the annoying one. Is there a faster way to get to Medusa 6? It always comes from Atlas Prime Essential. So we'd have to go back to Harmony Link and go back through that way. It does look like this way is less travel, so let's go this way. Because we have to get to New Liberty. So we need to go to Harmony Link, to Atlas Prime, to New Liberty. Or to Atlas Prime Essentials, to New Liberty. Let me pause and read chat for a second. That's good. I'm glad you're doing well. And you have a good one, man. I'll see you when I see you. You too, geeks. Thank you. And you have a good one as well. And thank you. Alright, let's begin our journey. Okay, so now we gotta go to Atlas Prime to take that to New Liberty. Maybe New Liberty's the station I came from, and I thought the station was called Atlas Prime. That's what most likely happened. Ah, it's drifting. Gotta go to New Liberty, yep. Keep going. Keep it trucking. Medusa 6 is, whoa, that's weird. There's a rendering issue that happens every now and then with my truck inside the AV monitors. Maybe it's because I'm just flying, like I'm just not taking no leave of being slow. Because this game. Whoa, something happened to that truck, I guess. He ran into something or made a U-turn. He's like, I forgot something. That's why I don't trust the AI fully. Or I'd say the only thing that would also prevent me doing certain episodes of my single player ones, I always have to keep in mind because sometimes it's hard to remember what day off James has. Sometimes, so because I have so much stuff going on my end IRL wise as well, that I sometimes forget what he told me, and that's on me. I just have a hard time remembering it, but. If you ever see it change or the schedule change, well, you'll know automatically because you'll see me and the Mad Lad himself doing a stream together instead of me just doing this or doing one of the other games. So. If I can get fast enough to pull ahead of him. That was risky, but I think I can do it. Oh, this has got to go to Edgebur. Okay. So let me check my contract real quick. Oh, I like that this is when you're in cargo, you can actually see it in this way as well. That's cool. Jobs. Shady business. Sour. Right, Sour Candy wants me to do some more illegal cargo. Let's see. 252 expected. Expected by 252, February 11th. Oh yeah, we're easily gonna get there. That is an easy job. I gotta fly over to the business hub so we can fly over to Edgeboro's highway, aka 25. Spaceway 25. Gotta make them space bucks. Oh, I still can't believe it's finally getting a sequel. That day I will admit that made my day when I saw that. I was like, what do you mean? Like, what do you mean that the one that the Spaceballs is getting more power. These guys must be maybe heading the same way I am. I'm gonna try to pass them though, like I did the other ones. Go underneath of them, so I don't run into them. We also gotta avoid that one's going down. I gotta be careful. Actually, I could just cut this way. He won't hit me by the time he comes down if I go this way. Since I've gotta go to Edgeburg. Oh yeah, this is the pain in the neck place. I'm gonna try to do a tempting set. I'm gonna see if I can squeeze in between. Because this is another one of those spaces that makes you normally back up. So I'm gonna try to do a tempting set on this one. This will be a good test. So, if it's right there, then what I want to do is go in between these buildings if I can fit. This is gonna be risky. Wait, can I even fit in between that one right there? Not right there, I can't. I have to go around the other way of it. I'm gonna have to try it from the other side. The side's too narrow. Oh, I wonder if my nose can touch that one. I don't know. Let's just try from the other side. Could come in from the top. That might actually have a good angle to do that. We'll try from the side first, then we'll go from the top if it has any issues. That's why I keep my cameras on both sides so I can see what I'm gonna hit. Start turning now. Turn, go. I can get this on the first try if I do this right. Should be just enough to get it in there. It should count when it's in there mostly, but I'll straighten it out a little bit, at least. Like that. A little bit further. Perfect. Yeah, that works so much better. Apparently we hit something. Minus $2. Okay. It must have scraped against something small. But yay, minus $2. Ooh, I leveled up twice. Now we can get heavy cargo unlocked. Nice. So I can practice some cargo in the back. tax appeal. Oh, I got the license plate. I unlocked my first license plate because they are blah, 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 blah. They uh they added customizable license plates. Let's head back to Atlas then and try to get over to Diego's quickly. I'm gonna have to. There we go. But nice. Now we got some money going on again. How's my stats looking? Hold on. I need to pay attention. Oxygen's getting low again. We need to buy at least somewhat of a higher level battery for it, but I'll do that off camera. I'll go in behind him since he's already there close to the gate.
That trailer doesn't seem to match your manifest. Seems a little strange, but let's roll with it for now.
What? What? I guess he's reminding me that I haven't picked up the trailer that he's issued for the story, which we'll do tomorrow. We gotta get to Atlas Prime, so we gotta go down here and then make a right and go back down that way. Alright. I actually think I'm gonna stop it. Nah, we don't have time. I can do it. I can do it at the. What's it called? I'm gonna go around this guy. He's going way too slow. Oh, I see why. I see why he's going slow. Never mind. My bad, bro. You got a heavy load on your shoulders. My bad. Oh, gas is a problem. Oh, we do have to stop for gas. Let's go do that real quick. We'll wrap it up once we go check out this license plate that we unlocked. Hey, yep, it's warning me. It's like, warning, your fuel is getting low. I like that the controller flashes as well. Alright. I don't know if I want to fill it up. I think I'm going to leave it at half till we do another job. Actually, we can bring it up to that. There we go. Well, we've got 500 to spend. Let's see if I can keep it under 500. Never mind, we can go to full. Well, barely. It still managed to work. Perfect. Okay. So we're back to full tank. Now to Atlas. And then to Diego. Could take a job going to Atlas. Good point. Let me see if there's one up here. There's a job board right here. Let's see if we got a one-stop drop. Like just one jump away mission for Atlas. See if we can get lucky. No. No. Oh, a duel. There we go. Oh, wait, that's the one. Ah, that's the story mission one. Of course it is. Well, we might as well do it then, I guess. It's going to the literal place I'm going. Well, that worked out somewhat conveniently and inconveniently. Sure, why not?
Say you found a gig for Luna Link. Go hitch the trailer. Could just be a regular job, but I'll shadow you just in case.
Alright, well, I have to mark that job now so we don't. Oh, but it's from Edgeboro, though. Oh, I shouldn't have taken that. Ah, whatever. We can go back to Edgeboro. Why is it not marking Edgeboro? Can I not get there from this side? That's Edgeboro right there. Yeah, let's go. It says I gotta pick it up. Yeah, head to Edgeboro. Yet it's marking Atlas Prime right now. That's gotta be a bug. Well, we've got full fuel, and we still got plenty of oxygen right now. Give or take. It is a little risky, but... There's the cargo. Yeah, we should make it. We should have plenty of oxygen by the time I have to go get the battery after off camera. So I guess we get to do a little bit of story after all. Luckily, the exit to Medusa 6 is right here, because we'll have to take it to Atlas. It looks like the same one we brought in. I want to point that out. We basically brought it in. It got emptied, essentially. It essentially got emptied. And then now we're taking it back. There we go. For a second there, I didn't want to feel like it was empty. 30%. Okay, keep an eye on it. Oh yeah, we gotta go to Atlas Prime. It's already marked. Okay. Luckily, I got in front of the other truck before he got in here. And now we have to get to Atlas Prime's highway again, as we originally intended. But now we have our trailer. Let me check. Status is 28. I'm gonna keep an eye on that. I don't need my right camera right now. I'll just use my left. Half the time you're in the right lane anyways. Well, at least as far as space is concerned. In these little, like, bracket little highways, so. It's a slow boy, he's got 3. I'm gonna go underneath of them. Keep us from hitting each other. That's the one we want right there. I'm gonna go underneath this one because I do not want to be behind these trucks. I want to go as fast as we can. Our oxygen percentage is getting a slight bit faster. If I really have to, I will pull it out of grav and put it in that. Because grav is less important than oxygen. Can't make delivery if I'm dead. Whereas if I'm strapped to my seat, all we'll have to worry about is the boxes bonking me in the head. Although if they were going fast enough, they probably couldn't kill me. But whoa, I'm not lined up. Hopefully that's good now. Looks like it.
This is an automated stop update. The destination for your trailer has been modified.
What?
Please adjust your route for delivery to 3 Kings.
Okay.
We apologize for any inconvenience this may cause.
hell do I get the 3 kings?
That's a little odd. Redirects aren't exactly unheard of, though. In fact, you often get a little something extra for the trouble of changing course. Let's see now. 3 kings. 3 kings.
It looks like there's no
Only
highway.
way
We just
there
gotta
to get a
carefully
current
fly there.
clearance is through the X40 Express gate.
Alright, we'll go
You
there
ever
then.
used an
I've
express
got
gate
enough
before?
money. No, we have not. Well, yes, but no. What's an express gate?
Like regular gates, except you need to pay a toll.
Yep.
Worth it, though. There's less queues and messing around. And jump your real bar, too. Just head to the gate, pay the charge, and I'll catch you in 3 kings.
Darn it, his mission ended up deferring. I was hoping it would stay here in Atlas Black, but that's fine. This is bad, because that means my oxygen may have to be my gravity battery may have to be switched to oxygen if this goes too south. $150. Thank goodness we made money before we did this.
See you made it to 3 kings. Guess it's time to finally wrap this job up.
Yep. Agreed. Don't see no highway on this one. This seems to be a pretty open station. Just gotta be careful. Oh, that is whoa, the drop zone's right here. What the hell? It's in the middle of nowhere. That ain't sus at all. Alright, hold on. I gotta turn around. I wasn't expecting it to be in the middle of space. We have to go to the shop nearby here, though, because we have to see if they have at least some sort of normal battery, or we're going to be in trouble. Oxygen is being a pain in the butt. Let it straighten out. There we go. Alright, unhitched. Careful driving. 1,850.
Now, I ain't an expert, but that seems a little excessive for a redirect. That, alongside the peculiar manifest and strange draw point, something just ain't adding up. Anyways, why don't you get back to your day job, Lucky? Think I'm gonna stick around, see who comes to pick this up. I've got more than a couple questions for him. See you around the stars, kid.
Alright, well, we completed his. So we'll do Eddie's tomorrow. To see if the station's got any, like, services I can use before we head back. We might have just enough percentage to make it back if this place don't have anything. Oh, it's gonna be up here. Okay, maybe. There's a job port, but I'm not worried about a job port this time. I want to get a battery. Plus, I don't want no more redirects. Oh, go faster, self. Okay, yes, we have a battery in here. We have a power cell plus. Let's just buy one of these. And they're on sale. Beautiful. We actually might want to buy 2 of these then. Just to have them. Alright, let's buy them. We're good there. Should we get a regular battery just in case? I could get a regular battery for the suit. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Oh wait, we need one for oxygen. Hold on, I gotta go turn it off for a second. Okay, before I lose it again. 38. Yeah, see? Already. Might as well change that while I'm here. Just put it on the shelf and sell it. Okay. Put you on the shelf, and I'll just sell you. It's only 51 bucks, that's fine. Alright, I think everything's power should be normal now. Yeah, pretty much normal. Or normal-ish till I do some more jobs and do it off camera and stuff. Yeah, the suit's still offline. I still have it shut down, but I do have a battery in it now. Alright, now let's head back. I'm not going to get any more drops right now. I've got decent money. And we're at an okay energy. The graph and the core are gonna be my next focus. What's happening? Oh, right side front filter, or front filter, yeah. So that's all right. We don't really need to worry about that. At least not right now. I've got to do a bunch of back-to-back jobs, is what I've got to do, but we don't have time to do that on stream right now. And it's already 11 where I'm at, so I'll probably take a break after this tonight. Save the rest for tomorrow. It's funny, going back to this place is only $50. Going over there is $150. Alright, Diego is oh, right there. Beautiful. Alright, ooh, that's quite a bit of expensive repair haul. We're okay. Having a little bit of damage makes it look kind of like actual Dark Side. So I'm kind of fine with that. Okay. And I don't see the license plate. Where do we do the license plate at? Is that at the upgrade shop? It says we unlocked one, but maybe I haven't gotten that far to get one. Maybe the license plate is the certification, but we can customize what it says. The thing that lets me go across the different systems. Okay. What new paint jobs did we get? We got that one, which I'll have to redo my colors probably, but that's fine. We got quite a lot. We're starting to unlock a few. There's the Optimus Prime one. And then, yeah, okay. I haven't completed my shelf so far. Make sure the colors are still right. They changed because I changed them like a dum-dum. There we go, that's fine. So it's not here. So let's head over to the parts shop real quick to see if it's over there. It's gonna take me a second to get there, but I need my status back up here. Just keep an eye on that. Let's drive over to the parts shop real quick because I'm quite baffled right now. I assume maybe it's just I haven't actually unlocked the license plate like story-wise yet. Could be full of fireworks. Try switching missions back. Back, it might fix it. Could be full of fireworks. Could be. I'm sorry I missed that comment, Sam King. I didn't see you said that. Yeah, it could have been. It definitely could have been filled with fireworks. I do appreciate that it's got a truck sound, and I never realized that until listening under the whirling sound that's very space. You actually do hear a truck-like engine. Which is really cool. Oh, wow, it changes sides. I do like that the AI actually does dock with stuff, and it does change sides sometimes. AI came to buy some batteries and some UCCs like I was last time. No, I don't see it. I do not see it. Even faster suit charging, so I use even less of that battery so it can be interchangeable. Mag lock dampener. This is better cargo damage resistance. Sensors aren't unlocked yet. Don't know if I should worry about any of this right now. We could do insulation effectiveness so my heat stuff doesn't act up as much. I do think this might be good call now. Mm, so we can, because we can't. It doesn't seem like the license plate works in it right now. It must be that I haven't gotten far enough in the story to get it. Because I'm not sure where you customize it otherwise. And I don't see it on the truck anywhere when I was looking for it. Because let's see. I think it's supposed to be right here, but it's not on there yet. I don't know how you equip them. I don't know. All right, one final question for chat. What should I upgrade? One last little thing. Should I make our cooling, our fuel efficiency better? Should I go ahead and make it easier for the truck to stay heated and cooled so it uses less core energy overall for climate control? Or do I upgrade the suit systems again in order for the suit to recharge unbelievably fast so I don't have to keep a battery in there that often. I can actually use that battery for other things in an emergency. Yeah, well, all three of them technically save batteries, but I'm trying to think which one gives me the most bang for my buck. Probably this. To be fair, I think the suit station is ironically, even though I'm not doing it for the suit. Here's what's funny: I'm not even really caring about the suit actually being charged. The faster it can charge the suit when it is used, this means I can use that battery for something else permanently when it needs it. So if oxygen or something's about to go down or grav systems are about to go down, I could take it out of that and put it in the more important system. Because my brain's kind of going, the two most things that will save us money and power, or money or power, kind of both, is either this or gas. Like getting another fuel efficiency upgrade, so I have to spend less on gas money when I do have to fill it up. Because I don't think a 10% bonus is going to yield that much energy efficiency. We'd have to upgrade this twice before this would actually start helping core energy drain and less battery usage. So I do think it's between either fuel efficiencies, or we should just upgrade the suit again. Yeah, thermal is a constant drain. It's just how much is 10% though? Like if I saved up enough to upgrade this twice in a row, that might be worth kind of saving the drain. But I could go for this. I don't know how much 10% really is in this game. Because I do think that the suit charges so fast right now, I still will never really use the battery fully right now. So maybe thermal insulation. Sorry, then I'm gonna change it. Thermal insulation or gas efficiency? I'm thinking thermal, but I'm gonna let y'all decide. I'll let y'all decide, and I say thermal, but I want y'all to decide though, since y'all are helping out with this playthrough. Thermal or gas? I choose thermal. I think. Let me see what Farseer said last. I can now confirm the Pathfire assault rifle can stun both the Devastators and Berserkers. That's awesome. I'll say thermal. I say we do thermal. Because it is getting late. I don't want to sit here too long. Since y'all are probably getting tired. We're going to do thermal insulation. See, the next one's 20%. That that will be a bigger difference. That would be a pretty huge difference in core drain. Core power drain. Plus, when the climate controller goes out, it'll be less likely for me to freeze faster, the more that higher that is. Because the cabin will retain the heat or cold that it needs to for longer during certain temperature problems. So, got a little bit in every section for right now. Alright. I'm going to fly us to where I'm going to get our next job, which will be New Liberty Terminal. And then we're not going to do it tonight, though. I'll probably do a couple off camera jobs tomorrow when I get up in the morning for stream. Because I'm trying to aim streams to stay around 2 o'clock, 2:30 p.m. Eastern Time, U.S. So I'm trying to keep it around 2 o'clock, 2:30, 3 at latest. I always like the latest. I'll always try to start streaming for it, especially so that way if I ever want to do 2 episodes like we did today, 3 technically because the stream crashed. But it'll be around latest like 3 o'clock unless I have IRL or something else changes that. Or the Mad Lad, and we end up doing co-op. Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm actually gonna kind of cheat right now. We're not going to here's how we're gonna cheat the system. We're gonna link up with the job board, but we're not gonna take a job. Because that way I can stay perfectly aligned with it when I save, and I can immediately start my next job when I get on here tomorrow. Because it'll perfectly straighten me out with the. Yep. Ah, there's one for Q Star. That's who we need to work for the most, because that's who gives us the Wayland paint job. The one that looks like a Wayland Utani truck. We've got to do a certain amount of jobs for that company, Q Star. Don't have time tonight, but that might be the one I actually do tomorrow. It's not worth a lot of money. Are there any other Q Stars? There's this one. That's worth more. We could do that. I could do that one. Atlas Prime to Onyx. Let's frontage. And now we stop. Yep, because that closes it. It'll open back up on it. Yeah. Actually, hold on. Let me pull out a little bit further. I like to make it where the doors are shut, so I don't cause any weird bugs, since this game is a smaller game. It's more prone to sometimes having that might happen. Okay. How far away you want me to be? Jeez, how far before the doors close? Okay. Alright, well, those doors are fucked open, I guess. We'll just stay here then. Good enough here. Okay. Also want to see what these switches are. Shutters are jammed right now. We can't do that. Oh, that's how I know if the thrusters are overheating. I haven't actually been looking up here. Thruster choke? I can turn off the rear thrusters? Wow. Wonder what the choke handles. I know what a choke does on a normal car. Wonder how that works for a freaking jet engine, though. Or a space-driven engine. Alright, let's save it. This is our slot 1 profile. 5 hours, 59 minutes played so far. Nice. Plus, I can kind of see what this does. Now that I've got it saved, it'll load. I want to see, what does this do? Oh, wait. That's already off. What does this do? I don't know what that does for a flying space truck. Cam King, do you know what the chokes do yet? Like, do you know what they actually affect? Like, is it turning radius? Is it pulling power? Or like, what is it meant for this for a space truck? Although it does seem like I'm turning faster. I don't know if that's what a choke would technically do. They're naturally off too, apparently. Oh yeah, true. Hold on. Since we have it saved, we can look at that. They're chokes. Choke. Could it be my driving? Overworked thrusters. Oh! We have not had that happen yet. I see. My engines can set on fire. Good. If this occurs, the power. Hold on. Core thrusters will overheat if run at full throttle for too long. How are they have not done this yet? I've been constantly running at full throttle. How have these things not blown up on me yet? I must not be pushing their heat too hard yet. How did that not happen in the area where it was like 257 degrees outside? Okay. If this occurs, the power output will be reduced until they cool to normal operating temperatures. For quicker recovery, manual venting can be performed via external thruster access panels. Wow. Okay, that's not what we're looking for. Frozen thrusters? Oh, the choke is for frozen thrusters. It's that. See, that makes more sense for what a choke actually does. Okay, so that's not necessary. That's probably adding more to my power drain. We're just gonna turn that off. We didn't turn them on for the save, but I'll go ahead and turn them off here as well. But okay, so if the engine won't start, which is what a choke is kind of meant for, if the engine won't start and the engine's frozen over, you need to turn your chokes on to try to get them to go. Roger, Roger. That's cool. That was the simplest. I love this little user manual. These are like little, really good little tutorials. Core thrusters will freeze if they are inactive for too long. If this happens, the power output will be limited until you reach normal operating temperature. Same thing with heating, just in the reverse. Enabling the choke switch for an affected thruster will decrease recovery time at the expense of higher fuel. Oops. Well, that's also what a choke can also cause in real life. Good to know. That's getting turned off. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's used to warm up a cold engine. Look how accurate that was, too. This is also why I love this developer and love this game. There's so many tiny details in here. I mean, I can turn the blowers to different like different temperatures and intensity. I can turn the heat to different intensity. Definitely a really amazing game. Not much else to push otherwise down here, don't look like. That's interesting. Jesus, that's loud. I did it earlier, but I only tapped it. Boy, if I really wanted the chats here. God, that was loud. Alright, anyway. Alright. Well, chat, it is time. I have saved it. Let me make sure. I'm not going to overwrite it. I just want to make sure. Yeah, I did. Okay. Alright, chat. It's time to end it. Human popsicle. I could actually get back in the truck if I wanted in time. I got a trophy for doing this. Freeze! This is time to freeze. I've had enough. I can't take the trucking job anymore. It brings me over to the repair shop. Who brought me back to life? How did they even do that? Oh, wow. It also takes money. You almost died from an accidental airlock injection. We'll call it that. Thankfully, recovery services made a successful rescue and transported you to Atlas Prime Auto Essentials. Please see below for an itemized bill. Did that put me in the negative? It did. Well, where it doesn't matter because we're not keeping that safe anyway. We'll load where we were before I went insane. Let's see. I thought a truck was about to crash through my window. I wonder if that can happen. Maybe not. I mean, I doubt it because I think that you just reach no hole and probably just explode. I assume, but that would be a hell of a crazy way animation. That'd be some Final Destination in space stuff. That's cool. I got another trophy doing that. I didn't know that was gonna be a trophy. I just wanted to do it for the fun of it for the end of the stream. Cause I've been curious this whole time, but I didn't want to accidentally die, and I kind of figured I was right about my assumption. So thank goodness I didn't do that. Because my brain's like, it probably will charge me money though. Like it'll give me some sort of fine if I die, probably. So I was waiting till the very end of the stream, after we did everything and we made our save, before I tested to see if it would let me do that. Because my brain has been kind of wondering, I wonder if I can eject myself out the airlock without a spacesuit. Or if it'll just be one of those games where it was like, no, you must have spacesuit to close airlock. Nope. It lets you do it. Quite good. I really do love that. But see, I really hope they do some DLC. I want more trucks and cargo types, exactly. I would either, like, even if they don't get, although I would love some more truck types. It'd be hard to kind of add that in this game versus a sequel to this game. But I would like some customizations to make the truck look different physically. Like a grill, different types of grills, bumpers, the canvas, the roof, all of that. And then of course maybe even the exhausts and stuff like that being able to customize. I know the paint jobs changed some things. It changed some small things on the truck detail-wise. So, like my, what do they call it on the front of your hood? I forget, my brain's not working today. The thing that sits on the top of your hood right there. That changes based on paint job. Most of them are the standard little ball with wings. Like, basically a little Quidditch thing, basically, a little snitch. But there is, the Halloween one has a bat, and there's several others. You can change grills and exhausts. I must not have unlocked it yet. So you can at least do that. That's cool. But I would like to see the hood, the canvas, and the roof. Not canvas. What's it called? Isn't it called canvas? Something like that. It's the thing above your cabin. The thing that sits over your. Although I guess that would be the roof technically, because the canvas would technically be considered the back part of the sleeper. So that's cool. I didn't know. I must not have made it far enough. You need to unlock the garage. Ah, okay. For it, I think. Oh, that's Sour Candy's next mission. That must be what she's going to unlock for us next. So if we have time, we'll try to do her mission tomorrow too, not just Eddie's. Because doing their missions is what unlocks a lot of different stuff to do in the game. A lot of different, like, types of missions. Or helps you level up to get types of missions. Unlocks types of mechanics and stuff you might not have yet. Locations and stuff. Like, that's why we have to go talk to Moon Baby at some point and try to get that certification so we can go deeper into the systems for deliveries. So. But either way. But yeah, that must be her next mission. But we'll see what we can get done tomorrow. We'll try to do it tomorrow. And see how it goes. But I want to say thank you to everyone who joined for Star Trucker. This is like I said, this is a freaking amazing game. if it weren't for that I'm doing a little bit of streaming on it, I would probably like, and if it also wasn't 11:30 at night, I would already be getting back on here and doing like 5 more jobs just to make more money off camera before doing the next story mission. Because now I'm gonna start grinding a little bit. I'll probably do a couple of them before stream tomorrow, just to give us a little bit of money to work with, just in case of an emergency during stream and doing the story. So, but I dozed off for a bit. That's all right. It's late. That's why we need to end it. I knew most people were gonna start fall asleep. We've gone on long enough. We've done good. We did good. We got a little bit of story, got a little bit of everything. Checked out customization, did upgrades, checked out different loads. So we're ready, and got our our dark side paint scheme set up until we get the Wayland one. I do kind of want to wear the Wayland one slightly more, just because it'll stand out more than just black with a red stripe on it. So we'll probably switch to that once I unlock it from the company that gives it to me for doing jobs for them. But I do like this just for the aesthetic of just being looking like a space dark side. But we'll switch it when we get the new one. Well, might as well. Well, you missed it. I froze myself like a popsicle outside the truck. Before we ended it, I saved it after setting everything up for me to do some side jobs tomorrow before the stream. I wanted to test to see if the game would let me eject myself out the airlock without the spacesuit. Answer is yes. And there was actually a trophy for it too. Xenomorph Empress versus a Predator Warlord. I still think, well, I mean, the Empress does defy a lot of logic in some ways. I still think she would win. It wouldn't be easy. A Warlord is... like, we're talking like, that's the closest thing the Predators have to a Slayer. So, that would be an interesting battle. I mean, he could probably still win that. I don't know. There is still certain things he could do to definitely kill her. So... So that would be a hell of a battle. That'd be something I'd actually like to watch. That'd be a cool fight. It'd also make way more sense than a lot of other fights that have been done. So that'd be a cool one. I do think it's somewhat 50-50. I think that's the closest 50-50 there is. Just because like I said, I'm not joking you when I say a Predator Warlord is literally a Predator Slayer. And I don't mean that he slays predators, that he is the slayer when it comes to predators. Or it is, or whoever makes it to that league. That is a very few predators make it to that. They used to die in a hunt before then. But either way. Warlords definitely kill. Oh yeah, like I said, it's also the evolution. The reason why they're so overpowered, as you all know, well, it's the genetics that they inject into their body when they take their prey and they kill it. So imagine the longer you live, the more crazier your genetics as a predator get, and the more powerful. So if you can live long enough, you will become something absolutely BSy to anything that has to face you. It's really hilarious. But anyways, alright chat. I hope y'all all enjoyed some Star Trucker. We're gonna continue on with it tomorrow. As we try to do Red Eddie's mission tomorrow, since we were going to do that, but we ended up getting sidetracked and doing Dusty's, because I accidentally rode through his area and triggered his mission. But we did finish his up, ironically, because the last job we did was going to the place that I had to go for upgrades and stuff and check out and see if we could put the license plate on. So I assume the license plate comes when the grill customization comes probably at the same time. Once you get the garage, basically. That's probably when we'll be able to choose which license plates and stuff we can put on. So we'll try to go for that if we have time tomorrow. Oh yeah, they take out anything. Nothing stands to those dudes. Those dudes are demigods among predators. Like I said, basically mini slayers. But anyways, but peace and love. Big shout out to my moderator, Urban McFarce here, and to the Tam King himself, and to Geeks for joining in for a little bit during the stream, and everyone who caught the stream in the background. And of course, big shout out to Lamito joining the stream earlier, sadly before it crashed. That's why we ended up with a part 3, because it's just YouTube and PSN during the storm decided to not be friends. So, big shout out to Lamito as well for joining in as well. And of course, as always, show some love to the Mad Lad himself. Check out his channel as well. I can't remember what day he told me, but we should be doing some either some more Roadcraft or Stellaris here soon. I just can't remember what day. But anyways, I hope you all enjoyed, and thank you so much. Farseer said, Tam King said, GG y'all. And Farseer said, bye Ardnot, tell Tam King to stop putting baby oil on his Atlas. He don't need to turn it into... It's impossible. I don't think Tam King's listening. Oh no, but anyways, y'all have a good night, and hope y'all enjoy the rest of your evening or morning wherever you may be. And I'll see you all, for me, it's still yesterday, so tomorrow around like 2:30, 3 o'clock at the latest, and 2 at the earliest. So I hope y'all enjoyed, and peace and love, and thank you for joining in tonight, and we'll do another of this tomorrow, and then we'll switch gears again, because I think after doing 3 episodes of this, I'll do most of it off camera, and then I'll switch us to something else more interesting to my brain to do as far as keeping the entertainment for me and you guys in chat. So, like I said, I think this works better. I'm definitely enjoying this more. So, hope y'all enjoyed the stream and the way I have this organized right now. Let me know if any weirdness starts popping up where it starts to be a little uncurved. I'm going to try to make it as balanced as possible, but also not predictable. So my brain can enjoy this more as well, depending on what we do each day. So, but thank you so much, everyone. Let's see, I like the slide into my Atlas. Oh man. I will say one thing before I go. We definitely have a unique band of guardians when it comes to our chat and our community. We definitely do. Oh man. But alright everyone, thank you so much. Until next time, I hope to see y'all in our next stream for tomorrow for our continued little iteration of Star Trekker. And peace and love, everyone. Have a good night or good morning, everyone. Bye. Getting better. Trying not to let it stutter and crack up. But alright, everyone. Thank you so much. And until next time, see you all tomorrow. Bye.